Hey, it's Roger. I'm on location at Weddington Preserve, just south of Charlotte in Weddington. I just want to look up for a second. Really beautiful monumentation. We call that front area the monument. You know, I popped in today just thinking, hey, they may have some quick move homes inventory. And the sales agent said, no, we really don't. Look at that 3-car garage, 2-car side load. And most of everything you're going to see in here today is sold, but there are a few lots. I just want to acquaint you with the neighborhood. I was kind of surprised at what she said, honestly, because she made it sound like she just had a couple of opportunities left in here. But I said, I'm going to take a drive around because, hey, I'm a seasoned new home construction specialist. And I know things that other people don't know. I'm just kind of having fun with myself here, teasing. But, you know, it's neat coming in a few years later and seeing the neighborhood all matured, seeing those signs that say private residence, I live here, this is not a spec house, this is not a model, etc., etc. And I remember these lots when I was walking them for people that were thinking about buying in here. Like this one, I think this was lot, I can't think of the number, but I walked that lot, great cul-de-sac lot. But you know what, there are some lots, I think, more than just a couple. And maybe she got a little bit starstruck, I think, when Jack walked in. She seemed surprised. Maybe because he was well-behaved, maybe because she really did know who she was. And it's kind of like seeing Larry Sprinkle at the Harris Teeter. Oh my gosh, you look just like you do on TV, right? I know. So we are just off of exit 57, which is Providence Road, NC 16, which runs all the way into town and then all the way down into Waxhaw. And so here we go. So these are obviously sold. There's no for sale sign on them. And so all that's left, it looks like our lots, but there are, I think, are a couple of more than the couple that she said. And the reason is they're not available yet today. Like this house, it looks like it just sold recently. It's sold, it's gone. And that's the key, guys, because you snooze, you lose. Now this is a different type of buyer in that, you know, to spend $700,000, $800,000, not everybody comes along with that type of a budget. But if you're looking at me from San Jose or the Bay Area, that's like chump change to you. You sell your 1,500 square foot ranch and pay cash for a house like that, right? Oh, you get so much value. This one's sold. These back up to that berm, but you know, that street, Lock Haven, is just not a lot of traffic in there. So I want to just show you the tenor of the neighborhood, and then we want to spotlight a few lots and pull some lot numbers if in fact. So this one's being built on now. Look at all the trees. And again, the trees are starting to turn color. This is a great place to live. 4 seasons in the Charlotte area. This is technically Weddington, which is Union County, which is just south. Now, for instance, she didn't tell me about this one. I know that that is not available right now. There's no sign on it. But you know, you can tell from the sewer clean out in the front that that is a lot. The same with this one. They're probably saving these for the end. Got that big load of dirt. They probably need to fill in some other dirt. That's a little, I think it's a lift sewer pump station to get the sewage up to ground level. It does not run downhill, as they say. So sometimes that's needed. That might be just a water pump of some sort, but if you're interested, we'll find out for sure. So this looks just like some nice free area. Looks like you've got maybe a place for the water to run down a creek there. So they got that all kind of fenced off, etc. But you know what's really neat about Weddington Preserve? A couple of things that I like. They've got these little parks. So here's one of, I think, 2 parks. Really great. You have a dog, you want to come there, it's great. So this one just sold not long ago. And then they've got another one. So sales have been brisk. You know, they really had some a season trying to get traction. Sometimes the salesperson's not that great. Sometimes it just, the price point catches up with them. I don't know. Sometimes people need to see more than a few homes. This one was sold. Now this one right next to 25, I think that was, is, again, it's got a clean out, but there's no sign. So it hasn't been released yet. That would probably be 25. But 24 has been sold. So for whatever reason, you know, maybe sometimes just the moving of the dirt. Now they do sell this. I believe that's that Southampton plan. I think I've got a YouTube video of that exact house. If you type Southampton, I can't remember whether I misspelled it with 2 H's or spelled it correctly with 1 H. But I do know I have 1 or 2 Southampton videos. Great plan. And so there you look at it, they've got some trees growing up there to give them a little bit of a hedge. Now here is another one of those, and really nice, lots of mature trees parked there right by the mailbox cluster. Remember showing this house one time. I didn't sell it, but somebody did. Now again, here's an example of another lot. So it's a lot on the ground in that it's got sewer clean out, but it's not yet released. So when she says she just got a couple, not quite so. Maybe a couple right now. There's another one right there. Probably going to be a basement lot. You can see the big drop off there, but look at the trees behind there. So a basement, you know, that's going to add, so 20 is available, and that is a basement lot. So 20 is available as a basement lot. You see what it backs up to. Beautiful. Right across the street from that park I just showed you. So when I had mentioned the price points in the 700s, maybe 8s, you know, it's easy to tack another 70 to 100 on if it's a basement, whether it's sold or whether it's finished or unfinished. But hey, if you want a basement, it's great. Some people call me and say, hey, I need, you know, some great storage space, and it's not always available in a house per se, but if you had a full basement, nice. You got plenty of room for storage. 16's available. It kind of backs up to the model. I like that one. So guys, I'd love to be your buyer's agent. 704-345-3400. Here's the model. We saw it on the left side before. 704-345-3400. And this one looks like it's available right up here in front, whatever number that one is, at the corner of Campbell and Westlake. That backs up to a nice berm. 704-345-3400 is a great location right off of NC 16, very remote on this road, Lock Haven, which is not well traveled because it goes back into a neighborhood and not through traffic. Can't wait to be your buyer's agent. Make sure that you ring the bell as you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.